Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
My name is Michael Brown. I'm the father of Michael Brown Jr. I'm gonna do a small exercise with you all. I know where everyone close their eyes for a second. Just imagine losing a loved one. Not being able to hold them, touch them, talk to them. Not being able to see them grow old. Some may grow a beard. Some might be your daughter, you know. Might not be able to bring grandkids home. Or your son not able to bring grandkids home either. Missing the smiles, the jokes, the fun times. And just not being able to just protect them as a parent should, a mother or a father. Just let that sink in a little bit. Can you go through your eyes? That's my reality every day. I want to talk a little bit about August 9th. August 9th, 2014. I had just got off work. I was helping my wife fold clothes. My mother had called me. She had asked me to go pick Mike up. I told her once I get done, I was gonna go pick him up. So, cause she was having a bad feeling. We finished folding clothes. I had dozed off for a second. His other grandmother, which is Leslie's McSpadden's mother, had called and said the police just shot Mike. He lay dead in the middle of the street. Instantly, I paused. I stopped. I turned to my wife. I said, "Police just killed my son." It's like everything just started moving slow after then. Her mother, which is my mother-in-law, heard us talking. She told us to come on, let's get in the car. We going over there. So the whole ride, I couldn't even tell you how that ride was. It just felt like a roller coaster with a fast roller coaster, but it was moving slow. I just remember just being jerked around from corner to corner, just trying to get there. We get there on ground zero, where Mike was at. We pull over. I hop out. His mother ran past me. She said, "Mike, this ain't true." I said, "Your mother just called me. I'm trying to find out what you heard." So we're running together. It seems like we're just taking forever to get down the street. So we get down the street. We see a sheet in the street, because we didn't see what everyone else seen on social media. I'm glad I didn't have that vision in my head what other people had seen, because I probably wouldn't be able to do this mission that I'm on right now. So we walked down. We asked where the community had walked up to us and was just telling us what had happened. But it was going so fast, we was hearing it, but we really weren't hearing it. I wanted to talk to the police officers. We walk up to the police officers. First off, we got disrespected. Move back. We introduced ourselves, told them who we were. I didn't want to hear it. Basically, they was basically telling us that they really didn't know who was up under this sheet, which I know Mike kept an ID on him at all times. So we sat out there for a while, trying to get answers, talking to different police officers. It was only one officer that actually said if he knew any information, he would tell us. These police was out there smiling, laughing, giggling like this shit was a joke. I ain't gonna hold back. I'm gonna give it to you raw. They was passing bottled waters around. No sympathy for the family. Every officer had a bottle of water in their hand, drinking. While we out there in 98-degree weather, looking at my son baking on his ground like he on the oven. Finally, they had us move back. So the tactic of us moving back because they wanted to push the tape back. They brought 8 R's out and dogs. My daughter right here, Michael, that's the little girl that was on the picture with Mike. She had a gun and a dog barking crazy in her face. This was a few years ago, so you know she was a little bitty girl at that time, standing there with her grandma, just watching, like we were, just trying to get answers. So we sat out there a little longer. No answers. The crowd got uproar by then. Someone started shooting. So the police go on defense again. They stopped worrying about what was going on with Mike. They started trying to antagonize the public, the people that was out there. So they left him with some more time that was laying out there on that ground. They scooped the crowd back some more. Detectives finally come in, they do their investigation. As much as they was gonna do right there. So, they wanna talk now. They give me and his mother a card. The card has the corner name and number on it. So they tell us to give them a call in an hour, in 1 hour. Man, it get hard to talk about this every time. So I gave him a call in an hour after we got away from the scene. Coroner told us that our son had been identified already. So I called his mother. I said, Leslie, did you go identify Mike's body before me or without me? She said, no, I ain't been there yet. Come to find out the police had went and identified myself. So whatever dirt they was trying to do or whatever they was trying to put on him, they had time then to do it. From that point, I still haven't seen my son until the day of his wake. So we had went back out there the next day. I had ran across Dorian. This was the guy that was with Mike when he took off running. Dorian said that they was walking from the store. No, well, they was walking down the street. I'm sorry. He was walking down the street. The officer pulled past. He told him to get the black ass out the street. Words were said. He bagged up, and when he bagged up, he ran on my son's foot. He asked Mike to come to the car. They had an argument. First shot went off. First shot blew my son's thumb off. As anybody would know, if you're getting shot at or get shot, you will get scared and take off running. So the first thing he was do was took off running. Mind you, he had just got his foot ran over. Because my son was 6'4", 280 and can move like a truck. A Mack truck, taking everything with him and fast. By his ankle being damaged, however, the truck had ran over his leg. He really couldn't run. So I asked him to stop. Then he started firing at him. He fired 2 more shots. At that time, he had his hands up in the air. 2 hit him in the arm. That's the 3rd shot. He had already got his thumb blown off. He tell him to turn around, face the other way. He was a coward. He shot him all the way, shot him down from the back. Because the killing bullet went through the back of his head, out his eye. In the process of him being on the ground, having his hands up, Dorman was telling me that he was telling him to run. Run. So there were some other shots that was found in the building where Dorian had turned and tried to run from. So it let me know that he was shooting at him too. He just missed. So after then, we tried to do our own investigation. We felt everybody was lying to us. We had got a private examiner to examine the body through the lawyers that we had got. They were from out of state. They weren't from St. Louis. We wanted everything to be properly done. We because, you know, all we wanted was justice, and we still fighting for that. We had a private wait. I hope I didn't say that. I read my mind all over the place. We had a private wait for him because we felt like he was disrespected. 4.5 hours laying on the ground, and the whole world had seen to him at his works. So we wanted to kind of remember him in a different space. You know, actually we didn't get a smile, but we got a calmness look. You know, they kind of cleaned him up well. He didn't look as bad. He was a little darker. Maybe my color because he was a little browner than me. So the family had a chance to experience that experience and close family. And then we had the next day. And that, mind you, that was the first time I had seen him since he was laying on the ground. So that was like 2 weeks later, a week later, a week and a half later. So at the funeral, you know, the whole family was kind of in the clouds, so we really didn't understand what was really going on. Things was moving real fast. People said it was a big profile case. We needed to bring big people in, which I don't know why we needed to bring them in. But just to make a statement. That's what they were looking for. I was kind of upset that my son was eulogized a certain way by people that really didn't know him. You know, they took away from people that did know him and would have had great things to say about him. I feel like it was just a big photo op and a big opportunity for a lot of people to get aboard or ahead of someone's death. Just my realness on that. After then, you know, every day just been a different day, you know, a different struggle, fight for justice, stand in the forefront. This is just like the second time since the 60s or while forefathers had a front to stand on, and he could bring other brothers that have hurt and have went through the same struggle, like Ryan Davis and Uncle Bobby, which is Oscar Grant's uncle, to the forefront. We can have a platform for our black brothers and sisters, and not just for them, it's for white Mexicans and everyone. Because I see a lot of deaths that really don't be talked about on TV. I see a lot of white people getting killed by white people too. You know, they don't talk about it too much. It airs and then it's gone. But when it's someone black on TV, you might be on that for 2-3 months. That's just a little bit of, you know, the struggle. You know, I want to talk about a little bit of the purpose. You know, my purpose from my anger that I have. I probably would never stop being angry. I just learned how to utilize it and put it in a different form and speak to people and, you know, have my foundation going. You know, I want to show y'all a few things that we have been doing with our foundation. It's a small clip. I can explain a little bit of everything. Got the video go through.